Hi, welcome back to Pilates for Everyone with Erica Braun. I want to take a quick moment before starting this podcast just to give a massive thank you to everyone for all of your support, all the listeners, all the people who have reached out, who have commented. It means so much to me. I am so grateful to each and every one of you. I am so grateful for this experience. So thank you for making this possible and giving me the courage and the confidence. And because I love this community and it means so much to me, I want to share a concept that I've created. And it's helped me a lot with movement, with teaching, and with just life. So I want to share my concept today before we get started into this podcast. And I want to tell you about the 3 Ps. And the 3 Ps are very important and they really relate to Pilates and the industry and what it's become. So the first P I want to share with you is polarities. And polarities are very challenging and common in the Pilates world. It's where we see the black and the white, but we forget about the center, the gray. That we limit ourselves when we say it's either a good class or a bad class. Or we limit ourselves when we say either my instructor was amazing, she's a guru, or I don't want to listen to that person. We have a tendency to just go one direction or the other. And it's okay to be both. When we clear and let go of those judgments, that's when we're really creating a safe community for ourselves and for everyone who's in that community with us. We learn that, okay, there's classical Pilates and there's contemporary. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be both. We can love the flow of a classic Pilates class and still love the structure of contemporary. We can allow both to be there. That's when we give ourselves the freedom to really embrace the full experience, when we let go of those judgments. So that's our first one. Now we're going to move on to the second one, which is a tough one, because I think this happens just in general in life. This is a lot more of the life part, is people pleasing. And that is so common for us to want everybody to like us. We want everyone to like us. We want, oh, love me, love me, love me. We want everyone to love the class. We want everyone to have a great experience as an instructor. The client comes in and wants the same, but sometimes our energies just don't connect. We're not always meant to like each other. We're not meant to always connect, just in friendships, in relationships, with family, sometimes we don't always connect. And I think when we are in that place of people pleasing, which I am a recovering people pleaser, I have to backtrack a lot and go, okay, it's okay if we don't connect. It's okay to not be liked. So the people pleasing can limit us from our boundaries and from really bringing out who we are. So learning that concept of it's okay. We don't have to have everybody like us. We don't have to limit our boundaries or our voice in people pleasing. So finding that balance as well. We can still create an amazing experience, but sometimes you're not going to connect with everybody, and that's okay. And then the really, really important P is the last one, is being present in the moment. When Joseph Pilates created Pilates, it was really all about the mind and body. Controlology is the word he used before they changed the word to Pilates. It was the mind controlling the body. And that's the same as the presence to me, as when you come into a class, you're there, it's your time, it's your space, it's your breath, it's being intuitive with your body, it's building strength. You're gifting yourself that class. When you're an instructor, it's your space that you're creating the energy so that people can really have that space and time with themselves, and they can breathe and they can let go of whatever was going on before they came. They can learn to just sit and build strength and breathe and sit with themselves. They can learn that it's a safe space to really let go of everything going on around you and to come within and breathe, build power, build confidence, build strength. So that presence is so important. When you're thinking about your to-do list or what you have to do after class, you're not present in that moment. And that's why I think so much Pilates is based around breath, slowing down, really sitting with yourself, being in that present moment. So the 3 Ps are really a foundational space for us to learn how to polarities, non-judgments, sit with the gray. People pleasing. It's okay for everybody not to like you. It's okay to have boundaries. Your voice matters. You matter. Number 3, presence. Being present in the moment. Breathe. Take your time. Allow yourself to be there, present. Those 3 Ps are where we're going to go on to our next subject, and we're going to talk about something in the Pilates industry that I've really noticed a lot as an instructor. I'm currently living in Portugal at this time. I'm teaching Pilates in Portugal, and I'm seeing this trend go on, and it's interesting because there is different spectrums to it. And the trend that I'm seeing a lot is that instructors and studios are filming the clients in the middle of classes. Now, there is, again, I'm going to go to the gray with this. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with filming. I have influencers come into my classes. I'm fine. If they want to film themselves and they want to do it, I support it. Everyone's trying to build a business. Everyone's trying to build their brand or their name. And I'm a big fan of like us all supporting each other. I don't care. If you want to come in and film yourself, hey, have at it. Just make sure your phone's off. That's my criteria. I have filmed. I have always filmed at times. And then there's other times I don't. So I don't have a problem with that. I'm talking about when you're taking a class and the instructor just starts to film the class without asking for permission, without talking to you first to make sure you're comfortable, without talking to the class. And it's something, it's, you know, and I feel like it's definitely, and that goes back to the people pleasing of the 3 Ps. You're people pleasing by not saying, you know, today's not the day for this for me. And it's also an unawareness of the instructors to just start filming without permission. So it does go back to the 3 Ps. It's something I've noticed. I don't think it's fair to just start filming without talking to someone and making sure they're really comfortable with it. Now, we all film. I have filmed, but it is definitely something I always make sure that the clientele is 100% okay with it. And it's not something I do a lot because Pilates, it is very important to me that you come in and have an intimate experience for yourself. And so it is every now and then I will film, yes, but not without permission, not without making sure the entire room is comfortable. I don't just assume and walk in and start filming. And I've noticed that. And it's just, and I noticed that a lot of people feel nervous about it or afraid to say anything. And instructors, I have felt nervous before. And now I'm now coming forward and saying, if you don't want to be filmed in a classroom, and you are there to take Pilates, it is okay to say, you know what, I'm not comfortable with that. You know what, I don't want to do that. And it's okay as an instructor to say, you know what, I'm not comfortable with that. So it's finding that balance. I understand filming. I know we're in a social media. I support it. I think it's cool. It's another perspective. But learning when and to communicate and to make sure the room is comfortable with that. Because at the end of the day, people are there to take a Pilates class and you don't know what people have been through. You don't. Some people just want to come in, breathe, and have a good experience. And that even takes me back to the polarities that we were talking about. Sometimes people will come in and they will want a really high energy impact. Their energy is up, they're ready to work, they're ready to move. And sometimes people come in and they just want a nice flow. It's been a long week, they want to breathe, they want to be left alone, they want space. So it's really important. And I've said this in my second podcast with Dunya, how important it is to read the room. Read the room, communicate, talk to people, get their feedback, give them the respect. It's so interesting because the industry is just changing left and right, but we can't forget why we're there. We're there for support. We're there to help each other. We're there to create a safe space, a community where you can come and just nurture yourself, and we can all grow, learn, and support each other, that revolving door. So that's where I'm going with this. I think that the filming has gotten a little out of hand, and I think it's important that we remember what Pilates was created for. And so I want to really bring that love back. I want to bring that love back, but I also want to remember we are there to build strength, to build power in our bodies, to build confidence, to, come back home to ourselves. And so tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Feedback. If you're not comfortable sending me a message, you can send me a private message. I'm very curious. And I know some people are like, I don't care if I'm filmed, whatever, cool. Don't care. And then there's other people who are like, no, I'm not comfortable with this. So a lot of people have been coming to me and talking to me about their views about it. And it's been really interesting to hear the different opinions and thoughts and of instructors and of clients and owners and just owners of studios and just all different people's feedback. So I think it is an interesting subject because we're in such this social media time with Pilates. So write me, talk to me. I want to hear, I want to know questions on it. If you need to just talk about maybe something that didn't feel comfortable to you, I'm here to hear your story and support you and build a very strong, powerful community for everyone. So I want to give you I have my podcast on Spotify, as you're listening to. My Instagram is Charlie100_fitness. And same with my YouTube now. So if you want to watch this a little bit more closely, I have YouTube and it's the same, Charlie100_fitness. So, and then Spotify. So reach out, let me know. Thank you again for all your support. I am so grateful. This is such a cool experience, and I am just hearing so much cool feedback, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you again for listening. Thank you for the support. I love you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this helps. Thank you. So much love to you. Bye.